Yay.
Hey everybody, I'm Sleepy, and welcome back to I Hate Life, because people make really crazy stories.
Videos, yay.
After a long debate, we decided, hey, why not make our 100th video about us torturing ourselves with horribly written fan fiction?
Hey man, it's not always horrible.
Yeah, those are the ones I like to read.
This one's pretty goddamn amazing though. So are we gonna get into this?
Context.
You wanna
get
into this? All right.
Go.
Welcome, guys.
Go.
This is iHide.
Swear to fucking God.
By XXX Dark Angle Dash Sonic XXX. The Diary of iCarly.
No! Those are so many words and letters and a combination I didn't want to ever hear.
Hi guys, this is my first fanfic, so be nice. I didn't know where to put this, so I just chose COD, cause COD pwns. I recently read Anne Frank's diary, and it really moved me. I also really love iCarly, so I decided I should write this. Enjoy.
Oh my fucking God.
I do not own iCarly or Anne Frank. May I go on?
Yeah, just go. Just get this over with, please. I can't.
iCarly's world was perfect. She lived upstairs in an attic with her big brother Spencer and her... Can I read? And her best friends, Sam and Freddie. They ran an independent newspaper full of ridiculous articles which they would distribute to the neighborhood kids. The neighborhood kids loved the paper. Everyone loved the paper. It was hilarious and perfect. Everything was perfect. Then it happened. The skies darkened and men in black and gray uniforms came in and took all the paper away. Sam said in an outrage, "First, it's the paper. Then what? Then what? Spaghetti and meatballs, that's what. Mama doesn't like these chiz heads. Mama likes meat." Then in a flash, she was taken away by the awful men in gray and black uniforms. iCarly let out a howl, and Freddie tried to comfort her, but it didn't work. It didn't work! Not even the fierce Sam could fend off those terrible men. Then it got worse. They walked over to iCarly and Freddie. Benson and pinned ugly yellow things on their shirt. The men told them that they were bad and they should go hide in their attic. The teens were so scared, they nearly died. Fortunately,
why don't they just say Carly?
It's iCarly, of course. That's her name.
Okay, alright.
The teens were so scared they nearly died. Fortunately, Spencer had come home from the store with a bag of hilarious objects just in time to give them a big hug. Shh, it's okay. Why are you guys so scared, huh? He asked. I brought some bananas and cream pies and Easter eggs, and my buddy Sacco gave me his old diary. It lights up! Isn't that awesome? They took Sam away! Yelled iCarly. Bastards! Yelled Freddie Benson. But secretly, he was happy, because Sam was always so mean to him, calling him awful names like Fredward and Jew. Come on, Spencer, we have to go to our attic and hide. The gang fled like lightning with tears in their eyes. Spencer opened the door, and then he locked it. Okay, guys, we have enough of bananas and cream pies and Easter eggs to last us a few years, said Spencer. iCarly, I think you should take Sacco's diary. You can write about it.
Wait.
Can I help you?
How many fucking bananas do they have?
Enough to last a few years, man.
Where's the Jew?
awful names like Fredward and Jew.
And Jew. Oh my god.
What a great story. I think you should take Sako's diary. You can write about our lives hiding in you can write about our life in hiding for the newspaper once this is all over. Yeah, scoffed Freddy. If this ever ends. And if it does, my mom is gonna kill me. I haven't applied my ointment in over 2 days. Don't worry, Freddy. I'll apply the ointment for you, said iCarly in a low voice. Spencer had gone into the kitchen to fix up some spaghetti tacos. Sam had hidden some spaghetti in the fridge before it was taken away. You go, girl! iCarly was a budding young woman now with sensuous curves and big wet lips. Freddy wanted her so bad, and she wanted him so bad. Freddy was so nervous, he nearly died. But Spencer came back and ruined the mood. Hey, I brought the spaghetti tacos! Go away, Spencer Shea! The two said in unison. Okay, geez, sorry, I'll call up Sako and we'll eat them together. Spencer ran to the phone and called Sako's house. He was surprised to hear a man with a thick accent on the other end. Hallo, Herr Spencer. This is Colonel Hans Landa, and I have taken your friend Sako away forever. I am coming for you next, so you better get ready. Auf Wiedersehen. Spencer fell silent. He opened his mouth to speak, but no words came out. Instead, he just put a spaghetti taco in his mouth and just stood there. iCarly whispered something into Freddy's ear, and they walked quickly together off to Spencer's bedroom. He wouldn't be needing it now that Hans Landa was coming for him. The two young friends walked into the room, but would soon emerge as lovers. iCarly locked the door and threw off her bedazzled vest and all 10 of her necklaces. Freddy slowly unbuttoned the top button of his green polo. Then he took off his Doc Martens and tossed them erotically to the side of the bed. Ooh, I like the way you throw things, crooned iCarly.
Oh my god.
So Freddy threw her on the bed and began licking her all over in the most sensuous way possible. She was in ecstasy as he rubbed her twiggy thighs and kissed her supple neck. I'm going to make love to you, said Freddy. Hans Landa had arrived at iCarly's neighborhood. The meanest man in town, Lubert, had called Mr. Landa and told him all about Spencer and how ridiculous everything was and about the spaghetti tacos. Hans Landa arrived at the place where everyone lived and was met by the horrible Lubert. Hey there, Hans Landa! You came here to the place just in time, said the horrible Lubert. Hans Landa tried to sniff Spencer out, but the scent of spaghetti tacos overpowered his hypersensitive nose. This is embarrassing for me, but I cannot seem to smell him. Would you be so generous as to point to where he is for me? He asked. Lubert pointed at the floorboards. Hans Landa nodded and commanded his men to come in and shoot the floorboards. He did not hear Spencer scream. Everything just sounded like wood. Ah, whoops, that was just wood, apologized Lubert. Bah, I will find him all by myself, says Hans Landa. I will find you, Herr Spencer, he said out loud. And when I do, you shall be reunited with your old friend Sako, but this time you will both be dead. Spencer didn't hear him because he was all the way upstairs, and Hans Landa was downstairs. iCarly and Freddy...
I have a question.
Yes?
Hold on. So, I can't tell... excuse me. I can't tell if the whole smelling him thing is supposed to be a joke, or if he saw, like, Inglourious Bastards or some other movie, and he thinks that in those movies they're trying to say that the Nazis could smell them. Because the first thing he had him do was try to smell for Spencer.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, man. You know more about history than I do. I'm assuming this is historically accurate, by the way.
Alright, man. Alright, keep going then.
iCarly and Freddie were in the throes of passion when Spencer slammed the door open. The sight of his little sister being violated over and over and over again was so much that he almost died. He was just about to kill Freddie when he remembered why he opened the door in the first place. "You guys!" he whispered. "You gotta be quiet! I saw Hans Landa from the window. He's here. If he finds us, we're burnt toast." Everyone was dead silent. The tension was so great that everyone almost died. Suddenly, the loudest voice they had ever heard rang out. "Random dancing!"
Ugh.
The sound was so loud. The sound was loud enough for Hans Landa to hear it as he rushed as fast as lightning up the stairs. The friends were compelled to dance and couldn't escape. Suddenly, the Colonel busted through the door with his big black boot, which is much bigger than Freddy's. To be continued.
Okay, I'm glad that we know that now. Oh, there's a part 2.
There is not. They have not updated it. XXX Dark Angle dash Sonic XXS. I'm waiting. Published this in 2010. I'm September 2014, and I'm waiting for that, man. Better deliver.
This is in Call of Duty.
Hey, man.
This is labeled as Call of Duty fanfiction.
It's labeled that because they just chose COD, because COD pwns, of course.
Oh my god. He put pwns, didn't he?
Yes, PWNZ.
Oh my god.
So, what'd you think of iHide?
Well, I get the title now.
Yeah. And what'd you think of it?
I like how they implied that like Spencer watched them for a long period of time. Like he burst through the door and he was just in so much shock that he just watched it go on for like hours.
Yeah.
That was a journey, and
It was.
I think I am a better person for have gone on that journey.
You know, I could say that about every fanfiction we have read so far. Each one has made me feel better about myself, I could say.
I thought that for the most part nothing would outdo Jamie, but I think what's in store for us in the future,
we could find something better than the furry Bible.
we are gonna find something better than the furry Bible, because I mean, where do you have iCarly Call of Duty fanfiction about Nazis?
That's true.
We read about Vector memeing too hard.
That was enlightening.
You know, and all those bouncy penises.
Oh yes, too bouncy. Out of 10, what do you give iHide?
I'm gonna give that shit a fucking 10, because that was entertaining.
I agree. It was very.
That was some good.
It was very historically accurate. I learned a lot about the Holocaust from this, and about Call of Duty. I assume this is.
Yeah.
This is
They're describing. This is describing how 1v1 quickscoping started. So it's gonna happen next. iCarly is going to challenge what's his name to a quickscoping match.
Oh.
That's how it started.
So.
And then
Freddy.
someone made Call of Duty based on said event.
Freddy is going to challenge Hans Landa to a quickscope battle for iCarly.
Do you think it's gonna be Freddy?
Well, who else? Could
I think iCarly's gonna do it. I think iCarly is going to. iCarly, she's gonna fight for Freddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think iCarly's gonna fight for Freddy. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's just my theory, though.
Well, let's see what they said. The denizens of fanfiction.net. Sasuke XX Lover on May 4th, 2010 says, OMG, Dark Angle. This is so good. It's my favorite iCarly fanfic I read yet. It was so good, I almost died. You're very skilled at writing, and I hope you write more stories. Will you be my BFF? Will you be my BF? By the way, added author / story to faves. XOXO. Internet Noir on July 7th, 2010 says, You and the Internet. That's nice of them.
It is.
Blakey Boy on December 28th, 2010 says, 0_0, so it's like a surprise face. Words cannot describe the vile things you put in my mind. Don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty and sort of, I guess, iCarly, but this is the most disgusting piece I have read in a long time. It has no plot and is just downright XXX.
Really?
Yeah, Blakey Boy with Bowser as his avatar.
Someone needs to read the furry Bible.
Rage Against the Pendulum on January 27, 2011 says, Why in the world of the sane is this in the COD crossover when there is nothing to do with them? And no, occurring during World War II doesn't count. But first off, I hope you can differentiate between an actual critique and a troll, because I'm a critic, a fair yet strict one. Now to this story of yours. iCarly is not a real name, it's Carly. Now, the romance between Carly and Freddy, it looks like both of them just want the bodies of the others rather than an actual love. Why? Because there's no chemistry between those two and not even a single sentence of love. A decent romance author would take a longer process before the characters have an intercourse with each other. The range of
vocabulary... It's not a romance.
Hey, man.
It's about Nazis.
The range of vocabulary within this story are so narrow that I vomited blood. That's a good alternative to almost die you seem to abuse over and over. All the action happens too quick. You should elaborate more on their feelings and such. Please be nice. Let me tell you something. The most cruel thing a reader can do is saying nothing. Critics help point out flaws so the author can fix them so that they become a better writer. Remember that. Plus, I only read your story because this is the Call of Duty crossover section. I suggest moving this to the regular iCarly section. Thank you, Rage Against the Pendulum. Scar133 on March 19th says, That was so bad, it sucked. Oh, my eyes, they burn. Suki Takayoshi on June 13th says, Wow, this is pretty good, and random. I mean, I never thought somebody would write an iCarly Call of Duty crossover. I was just looking it up as a joke. But yeah, Freddy was trying to make love to Carly? Weird. Spencer should kick his ass. And by the way, I was wondering why you were calling Carly iCarly, because it doesn't make much sense to me.
The real questions.
Jason Mother, or Jason M. Author, on August 20 says, Just the lack of effort, grammar, plot cohesion, realism, character development, angel food cake, and relevance to the Call of Duty franchise astounds me. This is something I'd write if I put Miracle Grow in my mouth and slugged the side of my head with a Louisville Slugger. I'm lost for words, but I tip my hat to the lulz this granted. Kyle Ryder on August 29th says, F. VMK FFE on August 25th, 2012 says, Continue Yo Mama on October 7, 2012 says, Gay. TTF on November 13th, 2012 says, What? Sad Fuzhegv on January 20th, 2013 says, good. James Sonic, 5621.
The review has just escalated in quality. It's so much.
May 18th, 2013
I'm
says,
still laughing about F.
oh, it's an actual
Oh my
person too.
God.
Like, they have an account here. I want to see if they have it. Oh no, they don't have anything. Damn, that sucks. James Sonic 5621 on May 18th, 2013 says, hold up one sec. First off, Carly's name is not iCarly, that's the web show. Second, it's Freddy, not Freddy. Minor mistake, but whatever. And finally, the story doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And finally, lowercase xd on December 18th, 2013 says, XD.
Oh my God, you're lying.
They don't have an actual account, but their name was XD, and they left XD. Honestly, the best part of this whole story was when it's just like, they're silent, and the tension was so great that everyone almost died. And then suddenly, the loudest voice they ever heard rang out, "Random dancing!"
Random dancing!
That's just wonderful.
My favorite part, I don't even know.
I also like how they went into detail about, then he took off his Doc Martens and tossed them erotically to the side of the bed.
Oh, I love the way you throw things. I think it's in between having enough banana and cream pies to last them for years.
Yeah.
And he walked in and seeing Carly being violated over and over and over. Because just what? Yeah. Oh, also, I'm sorry. That was just wood. That was good too.
Yeah.
I smiled at that. That was funny.
Yeah. Overall, this was just a wonderful piece. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed our 100th video, and there are more to come after this, most definitely. Do you have anything to say to the beautiful people that are still listening for some reason?
If you're watching this, this is our 100th video. And the way things are going, the last video of me being sane. That's all I have to say about that.
That's true. We're slowly losing our sanity. But that's what this whole thing is about, isn't it? Have a wonderful day, knowing that this piece of literature exists.